Let's find what moves you. Cars.co.za.
Hi guys, Stefan here. So behind me is my new project that I acquired just a little while ago. It's actually one of two E36 BMWs that I bought. I bought one in ice blue that already had a K24 swap in, which is something that I did actually want to do for quite a while. So coming across one made it a bit easier that I don't have to still go and do the whole thing. Also I thought, yeah, this car ended up, I took it to Jonathan from Rapid. And yeah, he didn't have it for too long before he told me, oh, it's got quite a lot of rust, not just surface rust, but actually quite deep rust and like a lot of just like bad things that kind of was done in the build. To put the K24 into the E36 chassis, they moved the motor back quite a lot, but by doing that, they obviously had to cut into the firewall, but they cut into the firewall like a lot, more than you'd ever need to. So it would actually, like your driving position would be so terrible, firstly because where your clutch is, your foot's literally like squeezed into there, so you wouldn't even be able to drive properly. And then also the whole gear lever had to be moved back, so the gear lever is sitting like quite far back, that would be quite weird to drive and probably not even safe to drive. So he advised me to if I could get another chassis, get another chassis. And luckily, when I was thinking of starting this E36 project, this chassis behind me actually belonged to my parents-in-law, which they had for a long time. They actually bought the car new, which is a good thing too, because even though it's been standing for many years now, something went wrong in the motor and they just kind of parked it. So I'm not sure if it's completely seized or not. We'll look at it when we get to that. But they bought the car brand new. It's never even had a bumper bashing or anything like that. So it's a really good chassis to start with compared to the other one, which you don't know the history. And just from what we've seen, the other one looks quite rough already. So much better chassis to start with. So yeah, luckily I was able to acquire this one from them. And what we're going to be doing is, because this one is much better, it's a really good chassis, like although it's been standing for years. I mean, we just gave it a bit of a quick wash after probably, I don't know how many years it's been standing, and already it looks a lot better. So what we're going to be doing is taking as much parts from the other one, including stuff like fenders and bumpers, because obviously the other one being a 318 IS Motorsport, it's got the nice wing on the back, it's got better beadings, it's got the nice wheels on it, it's already got the coilovers, it's already got a few things in that. So we're going to try and salvage as much of that one as possible to obviously keep costs down, and then yeah, transfer as much of that into this car, and then we'll see where it goes. The plan is to keep it mostly a street car, because obviously once you make it a full track car, then you have to trailer it everywhere and have a place to park a trailer, and yeah, it's not you just can't hop in and drive, which is what I want this car to be. Now I want to be able to take it to the track, but also want to be able to just take it to a show or take it to the shops and do whatever. So yeah, we'll see where this project goes. So yeah, so the plan is to make the car look a bit like the old STW cars in Europe, you know, that they used to run with nice race livery, 18-inch wheels. It's quite nice and low. So it has to have the race look, but I still want it to be a street car that I can just pretty much take it wherever I want to, on a weekend or when you feel like a nice drive, take it out. So yeah, this is the beginning of something exciting, and we'll see where it leads to.
Hi, I'm Jonathan from Rapid. Stefan brought his E36 to us to have a look. It had a K24 in it, and we went through it to try and refine it a bit for him and to suss out a couple of issues with it. And then we discovered some nice rust holes in the chassis and everything, so we opted to get a new donor car from him. And now we're going to start with this build to try and convert the non-runner into a nice track toy for him, and use this current E36 and use all its parts. So in the donor car that we are using now, it's a little 316 like you can see. And from the other one that he purchased prior to that, it's got a nice K24 in it with a nice upgraded F30 BMW 6-speed gearbox in it. So this is going to be a little fun toy for him. We're going to start off with stripping out the K24 and then going through the motor itself. And then we have to start with this little one and strip it down to bare shell almost and get all the nasty bits out of it. And then we're going to start with the engine bay nice and cleaning at it. And we're going to take the K24 after we went through it and make sure everything is honky-dory, and then we'll clean the engine bay nicely. We're going to fabricate new engine mounts for it. We're going to modify the exhaust manifold to clear the steering rack for it. We're going to fabricate him some nice looking cooling pipes for his radiator and everything, and then also a nice induction kit for him. We've done a couple of crazy swaps. We've put some Ferrari engines into BMW E90 M3s. This is going to be something different for us. It's the first Honda motor swap that we've done into a BMW, so we're going to see how that goes. It's going to be a bit tricky to get a longitudinal motor to work with the transverse, so we're going to have to do a couple of trickery here and there to make it work, and maybe have a look at the oil pickup, because the oil pickup sits in a different location because of the G's that it pulls, but it's nothing that we haven't done before. And then later on, with it being normal aspirated now, we're going to see if we maybe turbo it for him later, but first we'll see how he gets along with getting his skill up with the level that it is right now. With the power it is now, I think it's going to be a little fun balanced toy to start off with.
Are you looking for a bakkie? Cars.co.za.
Die ene sneek nie.
Cars.co.za. You looking for a transie? Cars.co.za.
This one is so fancy.
Cars.co.za. Mini bus or just a mini Acushese or a G-string, that's a E463 series. All you got to do is type Cars.co.za, Cars.co.za, Cars.co.za. Let's find what moves you. Cars.co.za.